thank you for your time. Where are you from?
From Italy.
Italy.
Yeah.
Are you on vacation?
Yes,
Okay. How many days are you planning to be here?
16, 17 days.
Wow, that's nice.
Yes.
How many days has passed since you got here?
13, I
yes.
think.
Wow.
13.
Okay, so 3 more days?
2 days, actually.
days.
3 days. I see. So I'd like to try a Japanese snack now. This is called jagariko. It's a potato stick.
Thank you.
Thanks.
After you.
That's nice.
Very nice.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that different from Italian snack?
Yes, this one is different. It's very flavored.
Yes, it also is both the kind of flavor and intensity. I think usually Italian snack are a bit stronger.
Uh-huh. Oh, stronger? So Italian is stronger?
It's snacks. Chips are a bit stronger.
Maybe more salted and
Yes.
or spicy.
Uh-huh.
And this one has the flavor of really potatoes.
Uh-huh.
In Italy,
Oh.
I don't notice this.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
We don't have really a lot of vegetable flavored snack.
Oh, okay. So, do you have any favorite Japanese culture? Like anime or food or clothes?
Because we really enjoy Japan. For me, it's my second time here,
Oh,
and
yes.
I both love food,
Uh-huh.
especially okonomiyaki
Uh-huh.
and sushi,
Uh-huh.
and both manga, anime, and I think we really both enjoy a lot of aspects of the culture. Laura was looking for yukata in Kyoto these days.
Uh-huh. So
Yeah.
you're buying yukata?
Yeah,
I see. What made you come to Japan?
because this year he wanted me to see the cities and the places he has been last year.
Uh-huh.
And we both love Japan, and so
So this is your first time?
this is my first time.
And second
yes.
time for you.
Yes.
So when was the last time you came?
Last year,
Oh, last year.
during Ganami, I came in March, April, so I managed to see all the sakura blossom.
Oh wow, that must be good.
Really good.
Uh-huh. So how do you think about the weather here
Hot.
compared to?
I think it's hot. Temperature is about the same, but
Uh-huh.
here is a lot more humid.
So the temperature is the same in Italy?
More or less, yeah.
Mm.
35, 37,
Oh, okay.
more or less,
Wow.
but here more humidity.
Right.
So you,
Makes
maybe-
you feel hotter.
yeah.
Right. So what was your first impression when you get to Japan?
At first we went to Okinawa,
Oh,
so
you
it
did.
was like a tropical island. I was
Right.
very impressed,
Uh-huh.
very amazed by
Uh-huh.
everything. And then we went to Tokyo,
Uh-huh.
which was very frenetic, very
Crowded.
crowded, but
Uh-huh.
very beautiful.
Uh-huh.
So the first impression really well organized
Uh-huh.
in comparison to Italy.
Yes.
Okay. So what was your first impression last time you came?
My first impression was before even I landed, because I managed to see Mount Fuji from the windows of the aircraft.
Uh-huh.
So that was my first impression, and it was amazing when I landed in Haneda.
Uh-huh.
And last time I spent more days in Tokyo.
Uh-huh.
And yes, I was amazed about how it's resemble an organism, because it's such a big city
Uh-huh.
that is incredible. It's like a giant living being.
Mm-hmm. I see. Okay, so is there anything surprise you in Japan?
I was really surprised by how everything is organized, and also how people are respectful of each
Uh-huh.
other. In Tokyo, in the metro, you can hear the sound of the gates, even from far, because people talk always silently. You can hear the footsteps of people. Usually, public transportation in Italy is really noisy. There are not allowed people who talk, scream, call the phone. In Japan, it was incredibly silent. So it was one of the things that really hit me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, silence for me too, because I wasn't used to it.
Uh-huh. I see. It might be similar to the last question, but is there anything surprising or different from your country?
In Tokyo, in
Mhm.
particular, the space, the room, because are quite smaller than what we have used to, but everything very well organized, so well organized that even in a small place you can find everything you need. For example, in the bathroom, where everything is so like years in the future in comparison to Italy.
Oh,
Yes,
I see.
automatic toilets are quite
Yeah.
an experience.
You like it?
Yes.
Okay. So is there anything, any culture or rules that confused you in Japan?
I think everything is pretty straight, but maybe there are something that for European are difficult to accept, like smoking, because I don't smoke, but it's so strange to see smoking sign everywhere. Because to see people that to smoke, we need to go to designated areas, and in Italy, people can smoke walking the street, in park.
really?
Yes.
In the open air, even in restaurant, if they have seats outside, they can smoke.
Yes.
And people, maybe some people, not everyone, are less respectful of others. So even maybe in a restaurant at the open air, they smoke really beside you. So it can be a little bit disturbing.
Only places that are really forbidden are closed spaces and
Hospitals.
hospitals, schools, or where are children. So that was a different thing to see, and also food on trains on Shinkansen. You are encouraged to eat. You have a bento culture. In Italy, usually eating on train is only for snack. So it's
So lighter things?
lighter, yes. Usually you eat before or after a trip.
Another thing that I found surprising was the streets and the places that are very cleaned. In Italy, people are not that respectful, specifically in crowded or in places where you can see tourists or a lot of people going on. There are a lot of trash in the streets.
And also in Japan there are only few trash bins.
Right.
I read on the internet before coming the first time that you have to search for conveni and vending machine because they often have trash bin near
Right.
them.
Right.
But in Italy you have a lot of trash bin because otherwise people may throw it on around them. And here not. I often saw people finishing a snack or a drink and putting the empty bottle or paper inside their bag. This is a really nice thing to see because you can see that people are respectful about the space around them.
I see. Okay, thank you. Is there anything inconvenient in Japan?
Maybe sometime, but only in some places where we cannot make us understand in English because in small places or some people cannot understand or talk in English, and for us that we don't know Japanese at all, could be a little difficult, but just sometimes.
Okay.
Language and small things like, for example, IC card. You often in our country can use a credit card or debit card directly. Here you have to recharge them. IC, Pasmo, Suica. It's a fun thing to do, but you have to be careful about topping if you are low enough. You have not enough money, and if you stay not as long, you may have some inconvenience with some cards that does not allow you to recover if you put in too much cash. So you have to be a little careful about how you manage public transportation.
Okay. So do you use credit card to get in the train in Italy?
In the buses,
Yes.
there is a place where you can swipe credit card,
really?
and
Also subways.
subways.
Oh,
In the
that's
train,
different.
you buy ticket maybe online. There are applications,
Mhm.
or there are no limitation to go in, like here or in other countries. So you can go in anyway, and
Uh-huh.
you can buy the ticket with your phone.
Also, we have only one private line, so you have quintets. We have a lot of private railways. We only have one. It's only high speed.
Uh-huh.
So we have less division of station by gates. So you don't have to exit, enter, change. Once you are on the platform, you can go pretty much everywhere you want.
I see. Okay. Is there anything that you did typically Japanese, like wearing kimono or going to small tournament or any ceremony?
Onsen.
Oh,
Onsen.
Onsen.
Uh-huh.
Also, I have a Japanese friend
Uh-huh.
who brought us to an izakaya
Oh,
who
yeah.
had only Japanese menu.
Uh-huh.
She translated it for us.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise, it would have been impossible to do anything.
Uh-huh.
So it was really nice.
Oh, so how was onsen?
I
Was
really,
that a public onsen or like private onsen?
it was a hotel onsen.
Uh-huh. So
Yes,
public?
public, yes.
Uh-huh.
I really enjoyed it.
Uh-huh.
Me
Last-
too.
Oh, you did?
First few times it was strange because in Italy you do not have unless naked bath.
Uh-huh.
You wear bathing suit.
Yes.
Oh.
So the first few times was a bit strange to see
Uh-huh.
all naked people around you,
Uh-huh.
but it become normal pretty fast.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't have guessed before. But,
Yeah.
I really feel refreshed after that.
Okay. What is your most memorable moment or place in this trip?
Since it's my second time, and last time I never went to Okinawa. This time we went to Na, and then we get a ferry to Aka Island in the Kerama Island group, and we went there for snorkeling. And there we had really a lot of fun because it's really looked like we were in a tropical island, and we even met a sea turtle.
It
And
was very big.
it was really amazing to see it.
Did you take photo in the
Yeah.
sea?
Yes,
Oh, you did?
yes, we have photos of the
The
turtle.
sea turtle?
Yes,
Oh, wow. Is it okay to show me the
Sure.
photo? Wow.
Tortoise and a lot of different fishes of every color.
Oh, wow.
coral reef.
Yeah.
Yes, it was really
I don't
beautiful.
know.
Okay. So, is there anything you want to bring back to Italy?
Our luggage are like double on the weight before we started.
So you bought a lot of
Yes.
A lot of souvenirs for our friends, but also a lot of stuff for us.
Yes,
Because some of the things that we find here, we cannot find in Italy.
Oh,
Like, for
like
example,
what? Oh,
This one was-
Yes,
this was. I want to find more from my father because I never saw them and they are really useful. But also,
with this
where
pot.
did you buy it? Is that like
Daiso. I bought this at Daiso, and I really love Daiso because it has a lot of nice things for a cheap price,
Right.
and there's a lot of stuff you can find in a Japanese home.
I see. Would you like to come back to Japan?
Yes.
Yes.
When are you thinking about it? Like what season?
Maybe next time I would like to come in March, April to see the.
Sakura?
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I also thought about coming in winter to do an onsen trip.
Oh, okay. Last question. If there are people who are coming to Japan for the first time, is there any message or advice?
Eat as much as you can. You will miss it. Eat everything you see. Everything is so good.
And can I say, as an Italian, without lost my citizen, that the food here is is better than inItaly.
Really?
I would think that when I came back, I would cry. But
Yes.
Well, Italian food is really good too, though, I think.
yeah, but maybe heavier, like a lot
Uh-huh.
of carbohydrates.
Yes, I mean, I think Italian food, like Japan food, I think there are a lot of similarity between the cultures. More difficult to access cheap, delicious, and healthy food. In Japan, you have a lot of place like okonomiyaki place, fast ramen places, tonkotsu. That's even for one person is easy to sit, eat, and go faster. In Italy, usually restaurants are a place where you sit and eat slowly.
You spend at least 3 hours.
3 at least?
1.5.
Mm.
1.5.
Mm.
Because restaurants are seen more of slow and enjoying the place, the food experience. Here, I saw that food is even at Sali restaurant is more on the moment and also fast experience. So it's a different approach.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.